So I'm Angus, I'm this year's GUU President. We are one of the main social hubs on campus. We run events like Hive, Sports Wednesdays, beer bar quizzes and open mics. We are a completely student-led organisation and we try and run events as students for other students. We facilitate a very diverse range of activities for students. It is an opportunity to try something new, but I think that the experience everyone gets is universal, which is you get community, you get friendships, you get the opportunity to get to know more people outside of lecture halls, and I think that is my definition of what the student experience really is, and I think that that's what puts Glasgow apart. For me, the GUU has made a massive impact on my student experience. I would have been the same person I was in high school, where I was quite timid, found it difficult to make friends. By doing things like debating and forcing myself to be more outward going and speaking to people and making new friends and understanding other people's perspectives, I became a much more kind of diverse person and a person that was much more willing to put myself out there and go for things like president of the GUU or be involved in different things around campus. It doesn't matter if you're any good at debating or if you're any good at karaoke. It's just the opportunity for you to go and meet people that I think is the real benefit. I think that my experience in Glasgow has been very fundamental to who I've developed into as a person. It gives you the opportunity to go out and go to university and become more independent, how you're going to manage your money, budget, time. If you have to go and become the person who's able to go and live on their own, live independently. So for me, the person who inspires me the most is one of our former presidents, Charles Kennedy. He was a student at Glasgow. He went on to become president of the GUU through his love of debating, and then after learning his skills and building his own confidence, he then went on to use those skills as a politician and director of the uni to try and help other people as well, which I think testifies a lot to who he was as a person. One of the quotes that he often phrases that we use a lot in the union is that the university gives you your degree, but the union gives you your education. And I think that his story and his focus and his dedication to helping the less fortunate, I think, is what really inspires me. I think if I had the choice of choosing an era to be a student other than this current one, I think I would just choose 1451, whenever the university was founded. I would just be really curious to see what life as a student would be like at that point, because that would just be so far removed. So I'd be very keen to see what lectures and seminars looked like, or what deadlines were like to follow. I would just find that a very eye-opening experience. If I were to want a legacy for the GUU in 2051, I'd really want it to be what it is now, with expanding its services more and offering more to more students. Home students, for example, who can't maybe come to our late night events, or maybe offering more to international students and represent the student community better. I think that we already do so much and we offer so much to students already, and I think that one of the greatest strengths would be maintaining that and continuing to offer the same services that we do as well. I hope that current students, when they become alumni, will have the takeaway that the university experience that they had was very defined by the GUU, and that maybe that's the place where they found their friends, made the best connections. Maybe it's their first time that they went for a pint and beer bar was one of their core memories, where they met their first main group of friends. I think that if we continue to be a space that we are today, where we offer that kind of chance for people to make friends and socialise, so I hope that the alumni will carry the union with them a little bit, in the sense that they will continue to carry the friendships that they've made in the union forward for the next few decades or years.